Why, hello! So this video has been a bit later than I was expecting for a couple of reasons. First of all, this is Jude. He is now 5 weeks old and we are so in love, and obviously he has kept us busy. He is my third, for those that aren't familiar with my channel. I have 3 little boys now. And so we've been busy with him, and also I knew I wanted to do a newborn packing diaper bag video, but I expected to do it using my Lily Jade Elizabeth. That's what I'd said. I would be back with a packing video for that. But honestly, once I got it packed up with everything that I needed for a newborn, it just was heavy and bulky, and as much as I loved it with using it with my older 2 for a trip, I did not love it as an everyday diaper bag. That may change, but I decided on a whim one day to pack up my Madeline. This is the new navy from the most recent release of the new colors, and I absolutely loved it. So that's what I've been using. I wanted to make sure before I filmed a video that this was going to be what worked for me. Oh dear. And so that's what's been working. I'm going to try my best to get through this video. Hey, sweetheart. Someone's currently going through a growth spurt, and so he will not sleep unless he's being held by me, and thus happy times are not easy to come by, which is the other obstacle to my filming. But I'm going to try my best to get through this. So this is the Madeline, and this is how I have it packed up for every day. We do cloth diaper, and I will show that when we get inside. I'll start on the outside. So first of all, there is this little flap here that has a pocket with it. And when I first looked at Lily Jade, I immediately ruled out the Madeline because I thought that would just drive me absolutely nuts. And like many people who said the same thing, I was absolutely wrong, because I love that I can keep, this has the zipper closure at the top, so I love that I can keep it open and then just close it by doing the flap over. So I've actually been enjoying the flap a lot. The pocket, a lot of people say, is useless, but because I never upgrade my phones, I still have an iPhone 5, not even a 5S, an iPhone 5, and this fits perfectly in this pocket. So this is usually where I keep my phone. I will also put, if I know that I'm just going to one spot, like if I'm going to Target, I'll put my Target credit card here. If I'm running into the library, I'll put my library card in here when I'm in the car, so that I don't have to fumble with my wallet or get inside the bag. I can grab the one card I need right out of here. This is also where receipts generally go. I don't have a lot in the outer pockets. That's one thing I do miss with the Elizabeth, was how amazing the outer pockets were. I do keep my 15-ounce Sip by Swell water bottle here. I, again, don't love the way it looks as much as it does in the Elizabeth, but it still works. In this middle one here that's kind of covered by the flap, I just have my car keys, and I don't have anything in here currently. Sometimes if we're going into a store, I will roll up a reusable bag, a little tote bag, and put it in there, but that I don't have that now, but it is a useful thing sometimes. On the back, there is the one, first of all, I always keep the backpack straps attached because I never know when I'm going to need to sling it on my back. There is the one pocket here that does not go all the way across, which is kind of disappointing, because I think it would be a lot more useful if it did. I usually don't have anything in here, but if I'm going out somewhere where I'm going to want to read, like if I'm picking up my kid at school or going to an appointment, I will stick my Kindle in here, Kindle Paperwhite, and that is just where that lives. Alright, so let's dive on in. I'll turn it back around to the front. And this is how the inside is packed up. I'll show it here first before I pull the insert out. I am using the insert. When I first started trying out the Madeline, I didn't even bother with the insert because I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. But now that I decided I'm going to stay, I am doing the insert. Oh, little. I know. There's lots of tugging going on, huh? Alright, so I have the insert out, and let me show the inside of the bag without the insert in it. So, for those that aren't familiar, it just has a zip pocket over on this side. I'm pretty sure basically all the Lily Jade bags are like that. I don't have anything in the zip pocket, and I don't use the key ring because I keep my keys on the outside for easy reaching. I don't really use these pockets a lot. This one doesn't have anything. There are 2 pockets on this side. But on here I do have my lip balm, my EOS, and some hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. Oh, goodness. So let me show the heart of the bag here in the Lily Jade insert. I'll start on the outside. So on this one side pocket here, I have a pacifier, which none of my kids have ever taken, but we were on a trip down across a couple of states for my brother's wedding, and so I decided I would try. And again, my kid didn't take it. Jude is not interested, but I had it there just in case, and I've just kind of kept it in there. And also a teether. This is just a silicone teether. I forgot what brand this is. It's one of the few things that I bought for baby number 3. So obviously he's 5 weeks old. He's not really playing with this yet, but it is something that I'm keeping handy. Next, I have a medium set piece that I use for all of my just small random things that I want in my bag, like Kleenex. I have a couple of snacks for me and my older kids. I have a deodorant wipe because you never know when you might need that. Same with floss. I have a pack of crayons for my bigger kids. I have a 4- and 7-year-old as well. A Starbucks top plugger thing to keep your drink warm in case the Starbucks is out of them when the few times I go. A adhesive roller, it's a Staples brand, little mini adhesive roller. Likewise, a mini correction tape, a Bic whiteout. Oh goodness. Thank you all for your patience with this. I knew I wanted to get something up, and this is the only way it was going to happen. I have a tiny pair of scissors, my Swiss Army knife, a peppermint, and an ollie clip with some stamps. So that's all the stuff that's lived in my bags for many years now. In this next exterior pocket, I have my planner, my traveler's notebook. It's also my wallet. I have other setup videos about this, and I may be posting another one soon, so stay tuned. On this other side, I just have an Aiden and Denai swaddle that I use as a burp cloth, as a blanket, as a place to lay down Jude if I need to. There are so many uses for this. And so I have that. I have a couple of changes of clothes, just a gown and a onesie, because again with a newborn you never know. We've yet to have a blowout, but spit up sometimes happens and needs a new change. And so speaking of spit up, I've also got a little bib. This was part of a pack from IKEA, a multi-pack of little bandana bibs, which I think are adorable, and then just a little burp cloth. So on the inside of the bag, the main thing I have here is my wet dry bag from Planet Wise. And I got this idea. I'd always used for diapering, I like to have a separate bag that I can pull out. And I'd usually used a Quick from Jujubee, but I saw that Amber on the Sensible Mama was using this for her cloth diapers, and I thought it was just a genius idea. So in the front here, I have a couple of newborn pre-folds. We use pre-folds for the little early stages. Hey, sweetie. And then I have my white pouch, which is almost empty after traveling. I don't like the Lily Jade change pad. It's just a pain to me to fold up, and it just seems bulky, and I don't like it. So this is actually from a Petunia Pickle Bottom. I like that it's wipeable on one side. Then I have a spare cover, a spare Snappy, some hand sanitizer. This actually, it's a hand sanitizer pen, but it's refillable, and so it's actually filled with the Honest Company hand sanitizer because I like that a lot better. And then some homemade diaper rash cream. And then the inside is empty because that's where the dirty diapers will go. This is the PUL lined interior here. Hey, sweetie. Alright, so that is everything that's in my diapering thing. I just love that I can pass it off to my husband and have him change the baby if we need to. Alright, we're almost done. And it just is handy to do that. On the inner pockets here, they have pockets all the way around. I have some Baby Organics sunscreen, some Baby Organics insect repellent, because I always tend to forget those if we're going out, and we go out a lot, and my older two are playing soccer, and we always forget the sunscreen and insect repellent. So this way I just have little travel size ones in my bag. I've also got a small set piece that is our medical kit. I used to use an ouch pouch, but it was starting to fall apart after several years. So I have a little pill container, some homemade first aid ointment, lip balm, another thing of sunscreen from Baby Organics. This is the stick kind, and then some Band-Aids and a panty liner because you just never know. And eventually I will put my Diva cup back in there. I also have in here just a little bottle of chewable kids ibuprofen. My oldest tends to get car sick, especially when we were traveling. I wanted to have that handy. And the last other thing I have in here is another Jujube small set piece. And in here I just have a couple of charging banks that I've gotten for free, and then the cords that go with it in order to charge back up a phone or a Kindle or my husband's phone or whatever needs charging. So that is how I have it all set up. Again, thank you for your patience with a kind of fussy little boy in the background. But yeah, I'm really loving this bag. I've gotten so many compliments because people say it does not look like a diaper bag, which it does not. It is this gorgeous leather. It's held up really well so far. I don't baby my bags, and so I just really enjoyed having, for this last baby, a nice bag that I don't feel, I may feel frumpy and everything else, but I don't feel frumpy with my diaper bag, which is a nice little thing. So thanks so much for watching. Again, thank you for your patience. I wanted to get a video up even though I knew that Jude probably would not cooperate. But I will hopefully have some more videos. Hopefully this growth spurt will end soon and I'll be able to do some more videos if he will be content to be somewhere other than my arms. But I'm perfectly happy to have him in arms for the time being because, oh my goodness, he's precious. So thank you again. I will see you next time. Give it a thumbs up if you could stand being past the fussing, and I will see you next time. Say bye. Bye.